What's going on, everybody? You watching Blues, Hot Wheels, and more. On this video, we're going to see what's in this box. Before I get into it, if you don't mind, please share this video out so we can get other people to see this video. Like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new. Alright, let's get on into what is going to go down on this video. So, I found this, okay, and you can kind of see some of the cars, okay? We got the white Proton Saga. That's a Maserati, a red one right there. There's a green Mercedes. I think that's an Audi. And that's a Miata. That's a Legends Tour. That's a Mustang. They're fantasy casting, of course, you know. This one I think is aerodynamic. It's like HW50. That one is called Towback or something. And I'm not sure with that one. I think that might be the Mazda Repu. And then that's a Valentine's Day Corvette, which is another good thing because I don't have any Valentine's Day cars. I had the Volkswagen. I had the Volkswagen and the Zamag version of that Volkswagen Bug. That was Valentine's Day. It came out years ago. A couple years ago, yeah. So anyways, I have this. I think this is C-Case. And there's a car. It's a Porsche. I don't know if it's going to be in here or not. I don't know what's going to happen. I could tell you. If you flip this around, whether it has anything to do with it or not, that car is on the front. And that's A-Case. So, what I see here is mostly, this might be all C-Case cars. Like, you ain't going to see any of these until C-Case and then maybe carried over to the D-Case. But there could be A-Case or B-Case cars in there. There could be doubles. It could be, I don't know. Could be a Super Treasure Hunt. Could be a regular Treasure Hunt. Don't know unless we get into it. And I'm going to do that. And then I have these cars to review. And then I still have A-Case cars that I haven't even reviewed yet. And I've gotten stuff in the mail that I haven't showed you yet. I also wanted to speak on, as far as like hunting for Hot Wheels, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Seeing what's in the store, seeing what the stores look like as far as loading up for holidays and resupplying and all that stuff with it too. Give you guys kind of an idea of what's kind of going on or whatever. Well, I've talked about it many times, about how things have changed versus a couple years ago. So, like, as far as what I've seen, let's just say about the holiday season. It was like, it didn't really feel like, I guess mostly the Target and Walmart. Oh, Target is, I don't know, man. I don't think it really was like all that. Like, they didn't have the new Schwartz Hot Wheels or nothing. I mean, they put a little bit, but it was like, kind of like how it is normally. It wasn't like stocked up. No, definitely not. Not this one store. It's always terrible. But, yeah, I mean, there's always more than one Target, and because that's like where I got this. That's where I ended up getting this. Because I went out uh, early for the first time in a long time. I thought I would try and just go out. I wasn't very confident or anything, but you never know. So it didn't look good. I saw some remnants. I saw modern classics, remnants of that. I got 2 photos of 2 cars from that set. No Skylines, of course. Uh, that was probably there, a day or two ago. And I saw some remnants of race day, and all the Porsches were gone, but it was probably put out yesterday. I didn't go out or go that far. So I did go to this one Walmart though. It wasn't early in the morning, and it was yesterday. And they didn't have neon speeders. And then I went there this morning, like real early. And there was only one car, and it was the same car. It was the Mini Cooper. The Mini Cooper with the gorilla on it, which would probably do really good down the Downhill Monster, I bet. Uh, yeah. But like as far as all the other stores, um, wasn't nothing there. Wasn't anything there. Not much to speak of, anyways. That's like now, and that's like the whole month of December. Like they had gotten shippers, or not shippers. They had gotten, I'm just going to talk about Hot Wheels for a minute. They had gotten Hot Wheels, and they had gotten the dump bins. But they always had dump bins years ago. They were in the store like all year round. And they would just dump, you know what I'm saying? They would just dump new cars in it. And when it got filled with trash, then they would get another dump bin and fill it fresh, or they'd get rid of the old cars out of it or something, They don't do that. So this Christmas season, they had gotten them. But even though it's like normal. But, they came, people, they came and they went, okay? It's like when they came, you had to be the first one there, because the first person who gets there is going to grab everything that anybody would want out of it, to where it's mostly all just peg warmers, trash. And then they'll just, the next time they go to fill it up, they'll just dump right on top of that. And when that gets noticed, then that'll get picked, and it'll stay filled up with just trash. And it'll look like there's something in there. You might think there would be, because it's so filled up, but it's filled up with so much trash of cases that have had all the good stuff taken out, And it's weird. I don't know. I've seen them come, and I've also seen them go. Some of them have already disappeared already. And that was Walmart. And Target did get Matchbox dump bin, which was pretty cool. And they had their Hot Wheels dump bin. But, that stuff came and went, just like the Walmart, and then Target ain't filling up no more. Not yet. Now, as far as Silver Series, I don't know so much about Target, because the only thing they get are the Ultra-Hots. And that comes and goes so quick. It's like, if you're not there When they first put them on the peg, then you ain't gonna get them or get any of the good ones. You know what I'm saying? They will get them, and God, they get some of them old sets so many times that they actually just start sitting on the pegs, and nobody buys them. So that's not really anything to worry about. It's like as long as you're patient and don't feel like you have to be the first one to get everything that comes out first, you know, it's not it's not a big deal. But Walmart Silver Series, trying to think. Well, those neon speeders, man. I mean, they've shown up once or twice. It's not much, so they're just starting to show up. I have a feeling that they're gonna show up, and they're gonna show up everywhere, and they're gonna resupply over and over, probably for the next couple of months. I'd say probably the next 3 to 5 months. They're going to resupply those new neon speeders. And then they'll just, the only one that people might keep grabbing will maybe be the Porsche. Because it's like the set before, it's like there's some decent cars in it. And they were getting grabbed until everybody was leaving them on there, and the only thing they were grabbing was that stupid pink Porsche. It's like you could always find every car out of the set except for that one. Because it was hyped up. Not because it's a great car, it sucks. It's because it's hyped up. Because it's a Porsche and because it's pink. But they got this new one. And it's a lot better than that one. So, I mean, I don't know. It could be like that. Like you can't get all these cars. I can't right now, anyways. They haven't really shown up enough, But once they do and they're here, it's like I said, it's the only one that's going to be gone. It's going to be that black Porsche. To where you'll end up going to the store and being able to find that black Porsche because it'll just, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be so much of it. That's what it looks like could happen. Now, as far as the premiums, well, as far as Target, as far as them double packs, it's kind of not. You could, but it depends on what Target you go to. The one I go to is horrible. They never have them. You gotta go somewhere if you want to get them. I think you could probably get them. But if they make something good, like not good, if they make something hot that's gonna sell, be really desirable, and probably you could get some money for it, then that one might be hard to get if you're not at the store, But sometimes a lot of the other ones, they're really not that hard. For me, it's not easy because the closest one to me, it doesn't get them. So there's that. Team Transport, I don't think is too bad, but it's the same thing as the double packs. You gotta kind of be there. If there's a really good one in it, you're gonna have to be there to get it, but it's not really that bad. And that's including Walmart too. Now, as far as the single cars, well, some are easier to get than others. This race day set one, you can always find any car out of the set except for the Porsche. That's all anybody will ever grab is the Porsche. And that car actually went down in value. It's not even worth nothing. Not much. And then that's how it is sometimes. There's always going to be a car missing out of a set. So you got to be there. That's as far as Walmart and Target. But it's as far as the Walmart like supplying up with Boulevard cars, they've been terrible at it. From my perspective, from what I've seen, some of them, it's like they almost don't even get them. They should all get them, and they all don't. That's what happened to these stores. They all split up. Like, they all used to get the same thing at the same store and resupply with it when it needed to be resupplied. If there wasn't anything on the pegs, or if there wasn't much on the pegs, you damn right it would be resupplied the next day. They don't do that no more. Now it just stays like that for a month until something new comes out. So it's not very good. I won't get into why, but that's how it is. Now, I don't spend 15 minutes talking about the situation of that, and I'm supposed to be getting into this, and we are going to do that. But this is also kind of like towards the end of the year type video, talking about the situation of the way things happening, update with the channel and everything. So that's why I have to make this video talking so much about this. But at least we'll get to look at this, so just be patient with me. Now, as far as, dollar stores or auto parts stores or drug stores or grocery stores or where, the little stores that have the little cheap cars like this, where that's basically all they sell. Well, they are like how they usually are, so I don't expect that much, but, uh, you know, sometimes they get stuff for the holidays, not usually much. So basically, it just wasn't that impressive. It was just like what it should normally be, Kind of had that feeling. So it's already going back to not being much to speak of. It's like if you really want any of this stuff and if you want to be able to get it, then you can't just expect to go to the store and get it. It's not going to happen. Don't work like that. If you want to go out every day, then you could go out that's almost kind of what you almost have to do sometimes. You can't like necessarily find patterns of what day they're going to put stuff out. They could change it. They do change it. Not every store is the same. And then you just have to deal with knowing that there are other people who want to buy the cars as well. So, from my perspective, it was way better. It's way more challenging and difficult now to where, like, it's not even worth it, it's not even worth it unless you're going to sell them. Because of all the money you're going to spend in your time and day and your gas and whatever else expenses that you might have, it'd be nice to get some of that money back. So whatever cars you find, hopefully you find the chases and the super treasure hunts because you're going to have to sell that to get your money back. So it's kind of not worth it sometimes. That's why this stuff is good for the store. But as far as other stuff, it's getting to the point where it's better to do it online. From a diecast seller or off eBay. I'm trying to get away from Hot Wheels premiums. Now, the only other thing I'll say is that as far as the other brands of stuff, like, I don't see tons or a lot of majorette cars. There's even some that I think were supposed to come out that, like months ago, were supposed to come out and never came out. And Matchbox is usually about as what it always is. That's really not too bad or whatever. The Matchbox was alright this year, actually. Uh, Probably better than what Hot Wheels, as far as the distributing part of having it available in the store. Matchbox, I think, did almost a better job. As far as green light, about usual, I guess. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to it. Same thing with Jada. I thought I saw Jada put out a lot of stuff, but I'm not really into their stuff. And then there's M2, which does a lot of M2 stuff. And I did go into a couple of Walmarts and they put out a display of a whole bunch of 124 scale cars. And then I saw another one where they had these, it was a Christmas one, I guess. They were all like in little bulbs, like ornaments. And they had 164 scale like those too. But I looked at all that crap and I'm just like, I don't want to buy any of this. It's always the same crap over and over. That's what M2 does, is they use the same crap repeatedly, a different color, a different tempo. Which that's what Hot Wheels does a lot too. That's basically it, people. So it's just me figuring out of, can I get lucky and get something or not? Let's open this up and see what we got in here. I only plan on showing the car, for like a second, because I'll do a review on them later. What's the best way to do this? I'm gonna do it backwards, except the cars in the front, which was all right. I'll do it this way. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, short card. Hey, look, '66 Buick Riviera. That's the new casting. There's the yellow 2022 Ford Maverick Custom. Subaru BRZ. That's cool. Those are all realistic castings. That's one they would make the Super Treasure Hunt of. So I didn't get that one, I guess. There's High Roller. And then there's the 80 El Camino. Lamborghini Huracan. Stiletto. The Street Shrieker. This damn thing is pretty good so far, people. Anyway, yeah, when I went out, I didn't get nothing. And then I picked this up. Punk Rock. Oh. I have to show this one for a minute. Yeah. Porsche 911 GT3. It don't say what case. Because it's like international. Whoa. Purple Passion. Drifter. Draftnator. Street Weena. So I think these are older. So maybe there are some older ones in there. I got too excited. Nerve Hammer. Monster High Ghoulmobile. Small Block. Alpha Pursuit. Ford Mustang GD. Oracle Bowl Racing. Formula 1. On a short card. I think there's more in there, people. Look, Jaguar MK1. There's some good ones in here, man. I think there's more in here. Yeah, there's more in there. I'd like to get these out. I don't know if I can. There. I'll do the other ones in there in a minute. See, I got this. This is a good, kind of a good display box in a way. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take these out, I think. Here's a haul back. Mercedes-Benz 500E. Monster Racer. That might be good on the track, you know. 94 Audi. Valentine Day Corvette. Mazda Repo. Hot Wheels 50 Concept. It was kind of long, but yeah, this one, man. I saw this car online, and I really didn't think much of it, but when I got it, you know, I looked at it through the pack, through this pack, and I was like, that don't really look too bad. This one looks like it would shred it on the track. There's a good one. Maserati. Right there. Yeah, I wanted this one. Proton Saga in white. It's flat white. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's white. And then here's a Mustang. Okay. So it's like really not too bad. Ooh. 55 Chevy. Black. Elvito. Roger Dodger. Gotta go. Look at this thing. DeLorean. Oh, yeah. Crescendo. That looks cool, man. I wonder if this will work good on the track. Got some good cars to try out, man. I do have this one. Kalundi Hypervan. Twin Mill Gen E. What is this? Year of the snake or something like that. Okay. '70 Dodge Power Wagon. I don't know which one is the regular treasure hunt. All right. Got the 20 Ram 1500 Rebel. There's a lot of cars here to review, people. I don't think I've gotten any doubles. This is going to take forever to review all these cars. That is the one they make the Super Treasure Hunt. What a terrible car. Yeah. And here is a van. The Van Stir. Try that. I'm curious. Look at this thing. Supercharged. Okay. So what is this one? An 88 Jeep Wagoneer. There's going to be a lot of cars going in the Halloween bucket. Oh. There's a Fiat 500. I bet you that would be killer on the track. This one, man. I'm going to show it in a minute. this one here. 70 Camaro. And last one, Donut Drifter. Alright, got one more car. This one, man. Cupra E-Racer. This is the one I was... Let me put a light on it. This is the one I was talking about, man. Look at that paint on it. It's an EV, man. It's like a real car, but it's an EV. But even though it is, it's still awesome little, kind of a cool looking. It's because it's a damn toy, you know, but it is kind of a cool looking car, man. I like it, even though it's an EV. So this is cool. Oh yeah, this one. You know a lot of people are going to be scalping this one. Porsche 911 GT3, man. People are going to be scalping that. That would look good if you took the tampos off and had it all black. Oh, it's got a tail light and stuff on it too. Good stuff, people. You know, I got 50 cars out of that. And I did get like 2 or 3 doubles because they were cars that I had bought already. I just hadn't reviewed them. They were AK. There could be B case. There's a couple of cases of cars in here is what it's looking like. Like I think that there's some like B case and C case and maybe D case. No. No, there's B case. B case and maybe A case or carryovers into it. I think. The only other thing I could think of is there are 1 or 2 that I thought maybe were in the C case. It looks like it's a mixture of it. It looks like it's a mixture of it. Y'all can't see it, but there's a ton of crap here. Look. That's not all of them. They're all short card. I kind of wonder if some of them are like maybe desirable on a short card, you know, like this one. Maybe you shouldn't take it out of the pack. I'm going to take every damn car out of the pack. I don't care. Yeah, that's cool. So I got lucky and fortunate enough to get this. See, this is like what I needed. Like, you know what I mean? What I needed for this channel. To get something good to review for a while. Now I can. So, it'll be coming, people. Alright. See y'all later.